You're watching Jason Nappy Weather. Happy 4th of July weekend. Let's get into the forecast right now, show you what's going on across the country, and then I'll zoom in for my loyal followers up in Maine, up in the northeast of New England. Right now, you've got rain here, area of concern off the southeast coastline for tropical development. You've got rain and flooding in Texas, extreme heat warnings up towards Minnesota, where you've got also severe weather heading up towards the UP, and also out towards the desert southwest, red flag warnings going on. Also out just towards Nevada, Oregon, Idaho, you've got some rain. So a lot to talk about here, but this is a pretty typical, fairly typical 4th of July weekend. There it is. You've got a extreme heat warning up around Minnesota. There's your 60% now tropical disturbance probabilities that's come up in the last 24 hours by the National Hurricane Center. So it's going to be some flooding off the coast of Georgia, Carolina, into North Carolina over the weekend. And you've got flood warnings going on in Texas. Those are considerable, so a lot of heavy rainfall. And then out towards red flag warnings over towards Arizona, back towards Utah and Nevada. That's where you have your desert southwest. And red flag warnings obviously out towards Oregon too. So let's take a look at things right now in more detail in the surface analysis, show you what's going on in the wide picture. Here's the front that pushed through the northeast. As that front moved through, things cleared out in the northeast and the mid-Atlantic here, the showers and thunderstorms. That's going to lead to a very nice week in the northeast. Humidity is going to come down. Here's your next front over here, upper Midwest, your warm front. Right, and this is your little area of low pressure off the coast of Georgia, Carolina. That's going to bring that flooding rain, especially to the coastline. Find out how much rain is coming in just a couple minutes. I'll be showing that map. But here's a look at the players kind of in the weather story, the weather picture on the weather highway. So here's your next front to come through the Great Lakes and the plains right here. That'll eventually arrive in New England as we get into Monday. But right now, I can tell you the Northeast, the Mid-Atlantic, look very good in the next couple of days. Now, there will be some rain here moving through an upper level low up in the county, up in the central highlands, northern part of Washington County in Maine. But that is pretty much it. Things look pretty quiet as far as 4th of July weekends go. So I want to track the heat and show you the temperatures here because they're going to warming up considerably. But you do here see there aren't any really areas of clusters of circles around these temperatures. And that means there aren't any record forecast highs. This is going out 7 days. So even though it's going to get hot, okay, the only place I see a record high is, you see right here, there's one record high pops up. This looks like it's right around Vermont, around Montpelier, okay, up in the Champlain Valley, okay. So that's it. There's almost the whole country doesn't have any circles around those numbers. So forecast highs typically are going to be overall 99% of the country are going to be pretty typical. Now it'll be hot in New England because we don't typically see 90s, but it is summertime and it's July, it's peak heating. So this is nothing that is too far out of the ordinary for us this time of the year. It is July, it is summer, so no extreme heat is coming. Now, here's a look at that disturbance off the coast of Georgia, Carolina. That is going to lead to tropical development at a 60% probability, according to the National Hurricane Center. And that would lead to some flash flooding, especially along the coast here, as I zoom in now to Georgia, Carolina, at most here. So let's take a look at it. Here's over to the Outer Banks, right, North Carolina. But most of this rain here over towards central Florida. But you head inland over towards just about northwest of Augusta over towards Atlanta. And notice here, it stays dry. So really the proximity of this low, which right now is going to be off the coast, is going to mean the heaviest rain in the 6, 7, 8, 10-inch range is off the coast, and it's not over land. So yes, there will be some rain, but the heaviest flooding threat stays offshore. Okay, so there's some good news there. However, there will definitely be some downpours with this low, whether it makes it tropical or not. But it's not a major threat or a major concern at this time. So we'll go ahead now and switch things over to my loyal followers in Maine and show you the forecast the next 10 days. It looks fantastic. Clear to the south today, showers to the north. We heat up tomorrow. Humidity doesn't go up though until Sunday. So tomorrow will be hot, but it's not going to be humid until Sundays when it's hot and humid. And then the rain returns next week. Look at the cameras across the area. Look at Bangor clearing out. Now up in the county, up at the Aroostook and the regional airport there, notice there are clouds there, and there will be showers and even a few thunderstorms up in the north, Katahdin region north today, okay? So it's not going to be a completely dry day for all of Maine, okay? So I want to point that out. Do not expect to be dry everywhere. But south and west, the Katahdin region, south of west of Washington County, it will be clear, okay? So a thunderstorm north. The western mountains are clear today, although it will be breezy up on those ridge tops, so watch out there. 66, 76 Saturday, 86 Sunday, and then 82 Monday, 77. Now, humidity comes up Sunday to Tuesday. Here comes the rain back Monday. We'll get a little front to come through and cool things down. I put an opportunity for showers in the forecast every day. These are not all-day washouts. We will see if high pressure can come in by mid to late week and clear things out. Right now, I'm going to keep it more pessimistic until I see a good enough modeling that I do feel comfortable clearing things out next week. So right now, next week is pending, okay? Got to get this front to clear the coastline and get out of here. Right now, inland, thunderstorm well to the north, 75 today. Most of us are dry. 85, then 93, 92. Humidity goes up, temps go up, 84, 83. And then there are scattered showers in the forecast. Humidity is up. And then we will see about late next week for the second weekend of July if we can clear things out. But right now, this weekend is dry. The first dry weekend, if we're counting just Saturday and Sunday, right, in months. So we'll take it. 77, 79, 88, 88 Monday, 83 Tuesday, 78. Now, this all depends on whether or not high pressure comes in next week and clear things out, or we get a front that's just going to hang out along the coastline. So we'll see how that plays out next week. But right now, at least on Tuesday, that's the day where I do expect the opportunity for rainfall to be greatest, and then we'll see if there are any showers lingering through the week or not. But regardless, it does get hot, especially Sunday and Monday, and then humidity will be up through Wednesday and Thursday, and then we'll see how quickly we can get high pressure to come in and clear things out. Have a happy 4th of July weekend.